These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. Question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. And you might recognise them as they've won some of the country's toughest quiz shows. They are the Eggheads. And hoping to beat the might of the Eggheads today are the Ards ladies from County Down. This team are all members of a newly formed rugby squad brought together by team captain Ross. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Ross, I'm 30 and I'm an architect.
Hi, I'm Pauline, I'm 28 and I work in events management.
Hi, I'm Donna, I'm 26 and I work in customer service.
Hello, I'm Debbie, I'm 25 and I'm a night shift hospitality host.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, I'm 22 and I'm a receptionist.
Well, welcome to you, Ards ladies, and I'm loving this team name because there's no puns, no plays on words as some other teams come up with. It's direct, it's to the point, but it's inaccurate, Ross.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yes, you being the case in point. You're obviously not playing in the rugby team, you're the coach, are you?
Yes, I am.
So, were you a rugby player? Are you a rugby player yourself?
I am, actually. I've been playing now for coming on 20 years.
Why did you get into women's rugby then?
I was actually asked to help out a friend who was playing for the university team and just seemed to keep falling from one sort of position into another, and it's certainly a unique challenge guiding women to do what you say.
Oh, and in terms of challenges, so why have you decided to take on the Eggheads today? Are you mad?
It's always nice to show that rugby players can do something off the field as well as on it. So,
OK, let's play the game then, see if you can take the Eggheads' money. Every day there's £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challenges. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, Ards, ladies, the Eggheads have won their last 11 games. That means £12,000. Says you can't beat the Eggheads. Buy a few tackle bags and stuff, wouldn't it? Come and help you with it. OK, let's play it then, and our first head-to-head battle, well, I'm sure it's one that'll suit you all, but only one of you can play. It's sport. Who wants to play this? Sport.
Who did we say that was going to play sport?
That was me.
well,
That was Pauline, was it?
Pauline.
go for Pauline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be Pauline.
OK, Pauline, and you get to choose any Egghead you like at this stage, the opening round.
Who do we think?
For Chris.
We're
going for Chris.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for that one.
We'll have Chris, please.
Chris, playing sport.
The last 3 sports rounds I have played, I have won.
Ooh. OK, let's play the round then. It's sports, and Pauline and Chris playing it from the question room, please. So, Pauline, we know about, obviously, the interest in rugby. What about other sports do you watch or participate in?
I broke my arm playing football a couple of months ago and I'm currently training for a triathlon.
And tell me about the incident with the broken arm. This was, what, punching an opposing player, was it?
Unfortunately not. I was playing in a tournament and within the first couple of minutes of the first match, I managed to fall over, fracture my arm. Didn't realise it was fractured, carried on playing for the rest of the day until I realised that I wasn't able to drive home and then had to go and get my arm in plaster for 8 weeks.
Oh, dear. You sure rugby's then the right sport to be taking up after that?
Well, it's better than my luck with football, I suppose.
OK. Too true. OK, now, do you want to go first or second in this round?
I'll go first, please.
OK, first, Pauline, here's your question. What role did Michael Vaughan usually play in the England cricket team? Batsman, fast bowler or wicket-keeper?
Michael Vaughan. I saw a picture of him in the paper the other day. Cricket wouldn't be my... Michael Vaughan.
Not one of your sports?
No. This is going to be a complete guess. And I'm going to go with Michael Vaughan. I know what he looks like, and I think I can see him throwing a ball. I'm going to go with fast bowler. OK,
fast bowler. Well, throwing the ball may have been some of his fielding skills as well. Pretty quick at getting the ball back to the wicket-keeper, but he neither was a fast bowler or a wicket-keeper. Batsman. Key batsman for England during those great... Ashes years, and it means nothing there for you. And see what Chris does with his first question. Which footballer scored 5 goals for Tottenham Hotspur in a Premiership match against Wigan in 2009? Michael Owen, Theo Walcott or Jermaine Defoe?
Well, Kevin would know. Who's still playing? I don't think Michael Owen's still playing for him. No, I'll go for Jermaine Defoe.
Yes, that's correct. Jermaine Defoe, who scored those 5 goals against Wigan. So, you have 1 tick for those 5 goals, and it means, Pauline, let's get you started with your second question. Which golfer was knighted in 2009? Ian Woosnam, Sandy Lyle, or Nick Faldo?
Again, golf wouldn't be one of my sports.
Oh dear.
Sorry, guys. The only one I have heard of who would probably be reasonably, well, in my experience, reasonably high profile would be Nick Faldo, so I'm going to go with him.
Sir Nick Faldo. It's the right answer. Yes, well done. You got it. OK, you are on the board. And a question about a board, a dartboard now. For Chris, on a standard dartboard, which number sits at the 9 o'clock position between the 8 and the 14? Is it 4, 11 or 13?
Because there's no rhyme or reason or logic to these things, is there? 11.
Do you play?
No, not for years.
Well, you've got it. It's the right answer. Yes, 11 between 8 and 14 in the 9 o'clock position on dartboard. Which means you need to get this, Pauline. The Sinclair coefficients is a formula used to compare the ability of competitors in which sport? Weightlifting, diving or speed skating?
Sinclair coefficients. Sinclair, well, that sounds like the person who would have devised the theory, which again, I have no clue about. None of that even relates to anything in my brain. Again, sorry in advance, guys, I'm going to have to take a wild guess. I'm going to go with weightlifting.
OK. Is that one of your sports?
Unfortunately not.
Not with a damaged arm. It's the right answer, though. Well done. Sinclair coefficients. Well worked out there, Pauline. Well, really coming back very strongly indeed after a shaky start. But that shaky start means Chris can take the round if he gives me a correct answer here. Chris, how many points did Denise Lewis score in the heptathlon to win her gold medal at the 2000 Olympics? Was it 5,584, 6,584 or 7,584?
Heptathlon, well, it's 7. 700 is 7,000, so it's not 7,584. I don't think she'd have won with 5,584, so I go with 6,584.
6,584. Won Denise Lewis a gold medal, and it's one you were placed in the final round. It's correct. Bad luck, Pauline, as I say, coming back really strongly there, but slipped up at the first, which means you won't be playing in the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, first try then to the Eggheads. Knocked Pauline out, got very close there, but Chris now won 4 sport rounds on the bounce.
Indeed.
Pretty good that. OK, let's play our next category today. This subject is arts and books. Who'd like to play this one? Arts and books. Can't be you, Pauline. Any of your friends there?
Okay.
That'll do.
I like the way you did that without speaking, Rebecca. Very elegant. Now, who would you like to play from the Eggheads? It can't be Chris.
Not CJ.
No.
Which one looks less confident?
Let me see.
I'm not Daphne.
Not Daphne?
No.
OK. All right.
Barry.
Barry. OK, after some pondering there, they've picked on you because you look less confident.
So was the case.
Always picking on Barry. Let's have Rebecca and Barry into the question room, please. So, Rebecca, how did you get into rugby? Did you answer Ross's ad? Did you play before?
I did answer his ad. I was actually looking for Pilates classes around Belfast. Completely off track and fell into the rugby ad and thought, why not?
Well, I suppose there's a bit of stretching in rugby. What would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go second, please.
All right, then, Barry's in first. And this is your question, Barry. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, over whose skull does Hamlet reminisce? Horatio, Yorick or Fortinbras?
That's poor Yorick. It was Yorick's skull.
And what's the next line?
I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest.
Very good. Yorick it is, and that's you on the board. And your first question then, Rebecca. What term is used to refer to the analysis of the metrical structure of verse? Is it conjugation, mnemonics or scansion?
I'm going to say... Oh, I don't think it's conjugation. Mnemonics.
Okay. No, it's not. It's scansion, not mnemonics. Scansion there. So, and how would you have been with Yorick? Do you know your Hamlet? Know your Shakespeare?
I know Macbeth.
Okay. Might have struggled a bit there then as well. just out of interest, because more often than not, the challengers choose to go first. But you put Barry in, and he got that, so he's in the lead, and we'll have a bigger lead if he gets a correct answer here. Who wrote the 2010 novel, The Pregnant Widow? Ian McEwan, Martin Amis, or Alan Hollinghurst?
Well, that one's passed me by completely. So let's see. The Pregnant Widow. On no basis whatsoever, I shall say Alan Hollinghurst.
Okay, Alan Hollinghurst, and the other Eggheads not too pleased with you, Barry, may I say. It is
Martin Amis.
It's Martin Amis. Martin Amis. So that really did pass you by. Well, that's good news for you, Rebecca. If you get this, it'll be all square. Death be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so, are the opening lines to a poem by which writer? John Donne, Alexander Pope, or John Milton?
Something's drawn me towards Pope, because it doesn't sound like Milton. I'd say Alexander Pope.
Alexander Pope for Death Be Not Proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. What do you think, Barry? Alexander Pope?
No, it's John Donne.
John Donne is the answer, yeah, John Donne. So, it means that Barry still has a lead from those first pair of questions and will win the round if he gives me a correct answer. Here, Barry, who wrote the poem The Wild Swans at Cool? Is it Louis MacNeice, Seamus Heaney, or William Butler Yeats?
Ooh, that's another one I don't know. This is fun. Something is telling me it's Yeats, so I shall go for Yeats.
Yeats for The Wild Swans at Cool. It's the right answer, which means you have won the round. I don't get to put another question to you, Rebecca. Sorry about that. Means you won't be playing for the 12 grand today. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Now, listen, as it stands, odds, ladies, two of you have been knocked out of the final round. No Eggheads have gone. You've got two more head-to-heads. That would even it up if you're successful in both those in the final round. So let's see what happens in our next round, and it's geography. Who'd like to play this? Geography. Ross can play. Donna or Debbie?
What do you want to do? Will I go?
I think
You happy to go?
Yeah, okay. Who will I go against?
We'll have Debbie.
OK, Debbie. And which Egghead would you like to play? Can't be Chris or Barry, so that leaves you Daphne, CJ or Kevin.
Daphne.
I'll play against Daphne, because then I'll not feel too bad when I lose.
That's not the spirit. Coach, have a word with her. Debbie, I'm sure you'll do very well. Let's see how you do. In the question room, please, Debbie and Daphne. So, Debbie, have you decided what position you want to play in the team?
No, I don't know anything to do with rugby, so I'll put my faith in Ross and he can assign me a position.
I see. Well, Ross, you got your work cut out, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
Okay. All right, Debbie, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second, please.
OK, it's, again, putting the Egghead in first. That means you get the first question, Daphne. And this is it. The island of Tasmania lies off which coast of Australia? South, north or west?
It's off down the bottom, so it's the south.
Is that the way an Egghead describes the points on the compass? Up,
No,
down, left and right?
No, it's the way I do it.
OK, but south is the right answer there for Tasmania. And Debbie, in which country is the Suez Canal located? Syria, Libya or Egypt?
That's a tough one. I have absolutely no idea. I am going to say Libya.
OK, Suez Canal. It's not Libya. No. Daphne?
Egypt.
Egypt is the answer we wanted there. Of course, the Suez crisis centring around that. So you have the lead, Daphne, and second question for each of you. Which shipping forecast area lies in the English Channel between Portland and Dover? Is it White, Sole or Dogger?
Oh, God. I think... Yeah, it must be white.
You're just doing it on the geography there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, those Yeah, those kind of work. You can, you can work out where Portland and Dover are, and Isle of Wight in between. It's the right answer, yes. Which means you need to get this, Debbie. In the north of England, the term beck refers to what type of geographical feature? Mountain, stream, or valley?
Oh dear. Right. Beck. Well, back home, I suppose when we say beck, that would mean face. So, only it would be spelt different. So what would be more like a face, a mountain, a stream, or a valley? Dear. Well, I suppose a river has a mouth, and there's a mouth on a face. I'm not gonna go for stream. I'm gonna say valley.
Okay, valley. Barry.
It's a stream.
I messed around in plenty of them in your time, I bet.
I certainly have.
It's a stream. They're in the valleys.
No.
It's a stream, and you were going to say that. I know with rather interesting logic, but it would have led you to the correct answer there. But you didn't get it. Valleys. Plenty of becks in the valleys, but it is a stream. So that means I'm afraid you won't be in the final round. Daphne's through. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, odds, ladies, 3-0 down. The Eggheads are all there. You've lost 3 brains from the final round, but I'm sure out of adversity, great things will come. Last head-to-head coming up. Let's get an Egghead out. And this is film and television. Who'd like to play it? Ross or Donna?
Ready to do it?
You have enough?
Yeah, that's dead on. Yep.
Okay, Donna's
Yep.
keen to go.
OK, Donna, keen to play, and you've got CJ or Kevin here.
I'll take on Kevin.
Go for Kevin.
Yep.
We'll have Kevin, please.
OK, let's have Donna and Kevin into the question room then, please. So, Donna, I guess when you're out training with the rugby team, you're going to miss a few of your favourite TV shows.
Oh yeah, I know. Well,
What do you like to watch?
More, American soaps kind of thing, films, DVDs, So whatever it's on the TV, really.
Yeah, well, ideally suited to the category then. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
All right, good luck, Donna. And first question, in which children's TV show do the characters often say, eh-oh? Is it Teletubbies, Clangers, or the Wombles?
I was in school whenever that came out, secondary school more or less. I believe it was the Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, yes, is the right answer, and I'm not going to say it again. Well, a good start there. That's what we wanted, straight on the board. And Kevin, what is the name of the race of dwarf-like people Dorothy meets in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? Halflings, Munchkins, or Laputans?
Oh, they were the Munchkins. And apparently, there are various stories that go around about how wild the actors playing them were. Apparently, they all got mass drunkenness at some point, and lots of stories about the making of The Wizard of Oz.
Drunken Munchkins, yeah,
Oh, yes.
scary. But didn't I read somewhere that, some of them were children in the background, because obviously they didn't have CGI, nowhere like it. There seem to be dozens of them.
I don't know about that because there are a lot of myths have grown up around it as well.
OK, well, Munchkins is correct anyway. That's Dorothy meets the Munchkins. And both successfully on the board there with the first question. Donna, your second one. In the TV sitcom Gavin and Stacey, what's the name of Smithy's sister, played by Sheridan Smith? Is it Jonty, Rudy, or Finty? Did you watch it?
Yeah, quite a lot. I'm going to go for Rudy.
Rudy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it might be that, but I might be wrong.
OK. Yeah, well, that's it. You're either right or wrong. And you are right. Yes, Rudy. Well done. Well remembered. Rudy there. Smithy's sister. OK. Kevin's second question. Who played the role of Miss Fritton, the headmistress, in the 2007 film St. Trinians? Colin Firth, Hugh Grant, or Rupert Everett?
Yes, doing his Alastair Sim, I suppose. It was Rupert Everett.
Yeah, Rupert Everett is correct there, and in the second one as well.
Yeah.
So, 2-2. Good stuff, Donna. Get this, and it might take you through to the final round. Who played Jill, the ex-wife of Isaac, played by Woody Allen, in the 1979 film Manhattan? Was it Susan Sarandon, Jessica Lange, or Meryl Streep?
I've never seen the film before, and I'm not too sure who it would be. I'll go for Jessica Lange. Yeah, I'll go for that.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's Lang, Jessica Lang.
Lang, sorry.
Woody Allen's wife, he plays Isaac, and Jill, his ex-wife, is played by, Kevin, is it Jessica Lang?
No, Meryl Streep. Not a very big part, but it was the early days for her in films still at that time.
It is Meryl Streep, yes, Meryl Streep. I hadn't seen it, didn't know it, so was a guess there, went down the middle, but a chance now for Kevin then. What mode of transport is referred to in the title of the 2002 film K-19, The Widowmaker, starring Harrison Ford? Submarine, aeroplane or tank?
I believe it's meant to be a Russian variety. It's submarine.
Submarine. I'm still having the question, mode of transport.
Yes.
I often get the submarine to work myself.
Yes. Well,
And if not, I
do.
take the tank.
yeah, of course.
It is K-19 is a submarine. It's the right answer, yes. So well done, Kevin. Donna, you were beaten by our egghead. As a result, you won't be able to help your team in the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? So this is what we've been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which as always is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So, Pauline, Donna, Debbie and Rebecca from Ards Ladies, would you please leave the studio? So, Ross, you're playing to win the Ards Ladies, £12,000. Kevin, CJ, Daphne, Chris and Barry, long list. You're playing for something which money can't buy, that is the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge and you're allowed to confer. Ross, the question is your one brain better than the Eggheads' 5? And Ross, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
All right, well, best of luck. Let's see if you can do it and take £12,000. Of course, it has been done before. One player on their own beating the Eggheads quite a few times in actual fact. So let's see if you can match that. And your first question is this. Claire Rayner, born in 1931, became famous in which role? Dog trainer, agony aunt or chef?
Not really a name I'm familiar with, to be honest. But if it's a big name, I would doubt that it's to do with dog training from that era. I would go with agony aunt.
Agony aunt. I think you put the Ards Ladies there through some agonies there. I think they knew it. And it is the right answer, yes, agony aunt. OK, Eggheads, Let's Get Ready to Rumble was a 1994 UK top 10 single for 2 characters from which TV show? Biker Grove, EastEnders or Grange Hill?
It's PJ and Duncan from Biker Grove.
Yeah.
Later became Ant and Dec.
Yeah.
We think that's Biker Grove.
Biker Grove, Let's Get Ready to Rumble, and Biker Grove's the right answer then. That's the one we were looking for. And back to you, Ross. Who topped Forbes magazine's 2010 billionaires list? Carlos Slim, Bill Gates or Warren Buffett?
Well, I think there was a lot of stuff about it because it's the first year that Bill Gates hasn't topped it. So that would rule him out. And my guts tell me it's Carlos Slim.
OK, Carlos Slim.
Yeah.
It's the right answer. Well done. Eggheads, Mexican telecommunications. OK, Eggheads, the choroid is found in which part of the body? Kidney, wrist or eye?
Yeah, I think it's the eye. Yep. We are going for the eye on that one, don't we?
Good stuff. Right answer, yes. The choroid is in the eye, so it's 2-2. Well, Ross, if you get this right, you're in the driving seats and one hand on the 12 grand. Let's see. The footballer Roger Miller scored 4 goals for which team in the 1990 World Cup at the age of 38? Algeria, Cameroon or Ghana?
I'm going to go for Algeria. Pure guess.
OK, Algeria. Roger Miller scoring 4 goals, became famous for his celebrations when he scored. He used to go and wiggle around the corner flag, didn't he? Roger Miller scored 4 goals for Eggheads. Algeria? Cameroon it was. And Roger Miller there. So bad luck, which instead of being in the driving seat, you're now staring defeat in the face. Got to hope the Eggheads don't get this. Eggheads. Jean Carles, born in 1892, became well known in the 20th century fashion world. In what role? Hairdresser, shoe designer or perfumer?
Spelling, please.
Yeah, surname.
C-A-R-L-E-S.
I mean, if I was making a guess, I'd say perfumer.
Okay, I don't mind.
I think
I'm wondering if I've got something nagging me about Carlos and shoes. I don't know. I only know a few hairdressers, nothing around that time. And perfumers, I know none.
Early 20th century, how many famous hairdressers would there have been then?
My instinct is shoe designer, but I'm happy to be shot down if anyone's got anything.
You thought shoe designer.
Well, that was my instinct, but I honestly don't know it. It was my instinct. Anybody?
No, I'm happy to go with that.
Well, go with that, yeah.
Okay, we have absolutely no idea beyond the vaguest inklings, so we're going to go for shoe designer.
Shoe designer, Jean Carlos. So, first instinct, Daphne, perfumer, and these two, bit shoe designer. Perfumer. It's a wrong answer.
There you go.
Daphne's first instinct would have collected the game for you, but you were still in it, Ross. So, it's sudden death for the first time, which means in the game we're removing the multiple choice element if it's all square after 3 questions. So, Ross, the 3 buildings dubbed the 3 Graces on the City of Liverpool's waterfront are the Liver Building, the Port of Liverpool Building, and which other? The 3 buildings dubbed the 3 Graces on the City of Liverpool's waterfront are the Liver Building, the Port of Liverpool Building, and which other? Now, have you been to Liverpool, Ross?
Just travelling through it.
OK, what, on the ferry?
Yeah.
In Belfast?
I know the Port of Liverpool building was refurbished last year by actually a Belfast architects. Some controversy. As the place in the 3rd building, it would just be a pure guess. And I'm just trying to think of a 3rd building, to be honest. Town Hall.
OK, guess, is that what you're saying? It's better to say something than nothing. At least you might have a chance, and I have seen them land it, but not this time. It's not the Town Hall, it is, do you know, Eggheads?
Cunard Building?
The Cunard Building. Cunard Building, making up that triumvirate there, the 3 Graces in Liverpool. So, well, Eggheads, if you get this, you have won the round, and if you should do that, you'll have been a very lucky set of Eggheads. Here's the question. The Secret Policeman's Ball is a benefit show held periodically for which charity? The Secret Policeman's Ball is a benefit show held periodically for which charity?
Amnesty International.
Amnesty International. Yeah.
Run the marathon for them 3 times now. Amnesty International.
Amnesty International, you say? That is the correct answer, Eggheads. You have won. Well, what a game. I mean, none of these games of Eggheads are ever predictable. It didn't go well, as I'm sure you would admit, and all the team there would admit in the head-to-heads, and it looked like things were going to go pretty badly in the final round. But, Ross, you were a whisker away from winning the money. It's not often you see the Eggheads getting questions wrong, and yeah, good luck in the scrum downs or whatever it is you're going to be practicing over the next few months, ladies. Let us know about the results. We'll all come and watch, won't we? Listen, thanks very much, Ross, and thanks to the Ards ladies. But the Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them, and their winning streak continues. I'm afraid you won't be going home with the £12,000, which means the money rolls over to the next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will beat you? Do join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. £13,000 says they don't. Until then, goodbye.
Real stories to tell from our history about a coming of age. The birth of the British teenagers next on BBC 2 Scotland.